Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala khatimin nabiyyin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'd fa'auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Qala Allah ta'ala fi Surah Al-Baqarah, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumul qisasu fil qatla al-hurru bil-hurri wal-'abdu bil-'abdi wal-untha bil-untha. Translation: O you believers, qisas, retaliation law of equality is prescribed for you in the case of the murdered, the free man for the free, and slave for the slave, and female for a female. In the previous ayah, the ayah of the ayah of righteousness, we saw that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala briefly gave us the principles of righteousness. And now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving the partly details of these commandments. Or we can say that from here till the end we will see the explanation of Ayat Bir, the explanation of the righteousness ayah that we studied yesterday, and its details, and the value of righteousness, and the details of each part of the previous ayah that were mentioned. So the background of this ayat is that before Islam, there were different punishments for a murder, and the Jews were practicing the qisas, meaning that murder the killer for a murder. But the Christians were doing the deed. What is deed? The blood money. And the polytheists of Arab, they used to revenge. And that revenge was also decided by them. And they could kill 10 people for the murder of one, or they could kill a woman for the murder of a man, or vice versa, or they can kill a free man for the murder of a slave, and vice versa, and they can also kill the leader of a tribe for a murder of a common man of the tribe. When Islam came, Islam gave the law of qisas as it gives the laws that all are based on justice and equality. And it is such a beautiful law that not only the murdered person gets justice, even the murderer has rights, and he is not ignored completely. So if there is a murder, then the qasas law, or the retaliation law of equality, tells that whoever is the murderer should be murdered. If a murderer is a free man, then he should be murdered. If he is a slave, then he should be murdered. If she's a woman, she should be murdered. And that is the absolute equality. And this is based on the universal justice that Islam brought. So let's pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, oh Allah, give us true understanding of Quran and Islam. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.